First of all, let me join other Nigerians to appreciate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for this window of opportunity. And we owe him a debt of gratitude for the boldness to take the bull by the horn and make sure that this sector that has over the years been marginalized to become part of the economic and social agenda in Nigeria. As you are aware, Nigeria has the highest population of livestock in Africa. Unfortunately, by performance, the abysmal performance of each of these breeds is what Mr. President copiously stated in his speech. Therefore, he has opened up the space so that all stakeholders, from breeders to producers, and indeed the entire value chain, has been challenged by Mr. President to change the narrative. Because if, for instance, you talk about milk production, you're talking about the traditional mode of moving from one part to the other, the animals exhaust the entire potential for production to abysmal low level of 1.5 liters maximum, compared to other climes where you talk about 44, 45 liters per day. And some of the practitioners we have seen in recent times have in their ranches or in their sheds animals that have been crossbred that are able to produce an average of 10 liters, which is a departure from the low-level production of our traditional ones. So that means if we deploy all our scientific and innovations to the sector, it will enhance the performance of livestock across the entire value chain, not only in cattle, but all other animals put together. There are a lot of developments now that are coming up, either to, we're talking of artificial insemination in order to do some technology, but what we have now, embryo technology transfer, whereby a whole embryo is transferred, so you get all the traits you want, and they have higher rate of success than even artificial insemination. So in the same breath, other smaller animals, because livestock is not all about cattle, you are talking about pig, swine, and poultry, which you can say that every household in Nigeria, 98% have one form of poultry or the other, either backyard type or modern type. And egg production has gradually improved with some of the breeds that have been produced, along many other things. So Mr. President has challenged us that this committee should bring about all the reforms that are currently obstacles to the advancement of the livestock sector in Nigeria. And we are pleased to say that Mr. President is the #1 leader because he took it upon himself to chair this committee and to be co-chaired by a very well-respected Nigerian, Professor Atai Rujega, who has taken it seriously. And the composition of members of our team is made up of professionals across, the line. We have practitioners in livestock production. We have experts in veterinary medicine. We have animal scientists. We have extension professionals. We have nutrition experts. It's a combination of wholesome assembly by Mr. President to be the drivers of these reforms. And by the time this committee is done, you will appreciate that Mr. President will be appreciated more by Nigerians, because gradually the committee is receiving a lot of, commendation from people and collaboration, how many people want to open up the space and participate in the entire livestock sector. So for us, I think is a game changer, because it has the potential for not only unlocking the economic diversification that the government is driving at, but also the social angle of reducing conflict between herders and farmers that has become legendary and historical because of the struggle for feed and water. So all these things put together, the committee just recently has had some interaction, even with subnationals, who are already key into Mr. President's agenda in this sector, led by the governor of Kwara State and chairman of Nigerian Governors Forum, Malam Abdurrahman Abdurazak, who said it point blank that all the governors are ready to queue behind Mr. President in order to advance the issue of the livestock sector in our country.
All right.